Going on, my dudes? This is Math Time with Mr. G, and today we're going to talk about mean and attitude. So mean basically just means I'm splitting in some way that's even on both sides, and attitude is halfway up. So there are 4 ways that we can do this. We can circumscribe. What circumscribe means is that I'm going to put a dot that's perfectly in the middle of the triangle. And it's in the middle in the way that from A to the dot is the same distance from B to the dot, which is the same distance from C to the dot. Inner center means that I am going to split A all the way across in such a way that I create a bisector, or perfectly split A down the middle. I'm going to split B down the middle so that I have bisectors, and I'm going to split C down the middle so that I have bisectors, and making a central point. Notice that this central point does not necessarily mean the perfect middle of the triangle, versus this is the perfect middle by distance. Centroid means that I'm going to cut A and B perfectly in half so that these are congruent. It's going to go until it cuts C, and it doesn't necessarily make bisectors. It can, it doesn't have to. Then I'm going to split B and C through A so that B and C are the same distance apart. Again, A is not necessarily a bisector. Now I'm going to split B through A and C, and then those are going to be congruent together. And again, angle B is not necessarily a bisector. And again, this is not necessarily perfectly in the middle. And the orthocenter means equal distance from A to B, B to C, C to A. And how we get that is we find the center of the circle and make a right angle of it, make a right angle of it, and make a right angle of it. So the center of the circle, right angles, now A to that point to C, and that point to B. So from A to C is the same distance from A to B. Centroid theorem just says that when I split them up, I will create these perfect halves along the length. Okay? So to find BP, B to P, okay? I know that's the same distance here, so BP is 9. Altitude just means how tall the triangle is. And now to find AD. AD is 2x, but that means that DB is also 2x. So I have 2x and 2x. But I also know that AB, this whole thing, is 6x minus 8. So I can set these equal to each other. So then I have 6x minus 8 is equal to 2x plus 2x. So 6x minus 8 is equal to 4x. Negative 8 is equal to negative 2x. So 4 is equal to x. And I can plug that back in to find AD. And so 2 times 4, or 8. Other than that, be kind to one another, ask lots of questions, and think deeply.